Some burdens are quiet. They slip into your life as routines and responsibilities, as the small moments that pass without applause or recognition. You wake up and move through your day, doing what needs to be done, often without anyone noticing. The effort it takes. The daily cross you carry doesn't always look dramatic, but it can weigh heavy on your soul. Maybe your cross is waking up early to care for someone you love. Maybe it's showing up at work when your heart is tired or holding your family together when you feel like you're falling apart inside. Maybe it's the endless cycle of chores and errands, the quiet worry that lingers in the background, or the ache of dreams you've set aside so others can thrive. These burdens are real, even if they don't make headlines. They are the invisible weight you carry, step by step, breath by breath. And sometimes you wonder if anyone sees, if anyone knows how much it costs you to keep going. Today, let this be a soft place to rest your soul. Let these words be a gentle invitation to lay down what you can, to breathe deeply, to remember that you are not alone in the weight you carry. Take a slow breath. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw unclench. Let the noise of the day fade into the background. There is nothing you need to fix right now. No expectation for you to have it all together. This is your space to be honest, to be real, to let your heart speak in whatever way it needs. Think back over your day. What moments stand out not because they were big or dramatic, but because they were hard? Maybe it was the patience you offered when you wanted to snap, the kindness you gave when you felt empty, the decision to keep going when you wanted to give up. These are sacred offerings, even if no one else sees them. Each small act of love, each effort made with a tired heart, is a quiet prayer, a way of saying, I'm still here, I'm still trying, I'm still hoping for something good. If you feel unseen, know that you are noticed. If you feel unappreciated, know that your efforts matter. If you feel alone, know that there is a presence walking with you, step by step, breath by breath. Let yourself rest in that truth. Now, turn your attention to the small comforts that help you keep going. Maybe it's the first sip of coffee in the morning, the sound of laughter in another room, the way sunlight filters through the window. Maybe it's the familiar rhythm of a daily routine, or the quiet satisfaction of finishing something you started. These details are not insignificant. They are reminders that grace can be found in the ordinary, that comfort is available even in the middle of struggle. If your mind drifts to worries about tomorrow, gently bring it back to now. Trust that you will have the strength you need, not all at once, but moment by moment. You don't have to carry the whole week today. You don't have to solve every problem before you rest. Let this be a moment for letting go, a night for trusting that you are allowed to rest, even with unfinished business and unanswered questions. If you feel gratitude, let it rise. Thank yourself for surviving another day, for showing up even when it was hard, for being willing to seek comfort and healing. Let this gratitude become a quiet strength, a reminder that you are supported, cherished, and never truly alone. As you settle deeper into this moment, carry with you the truth that you are enough. Not because you are unbreakable, but because you are honest, because you are willing to rest, because you are brave enough to keep going. Let yourself rest in that truth. Let your mind gently revisit the quiet moments of your day, the ones that didn't draw attention, but required your patience and your heart. Perhaps it was getting out of bed when you wanted to hide beneath the covers, or showing up for someone else when you felt empty yourself. Maybe it was listening to a friend's worries while your own weighed silently on your mind. or holding back tears so you could be strong for someone who needed you. These moments are not wasted. They are the quiet acts of courage that shape your days, the unseen sacrifices that build the foundation of love and faith you may not receive applause or recognition, but every small act of care is noticed by the one who sees beyond what the world values. If you feel weary, honor that fatigue. It is not a sign of weakness, but of devotion. It means you have poured yourself out for others, that you have chosen love even when it costs you something. Let yourself be proud of that. Think about the responsibilities you carry at home, at work, in your relationships. Each one is a thread in the fabric of your life, woven with intention. Even if it sometimes feels tangled or frayed, you are allowed to feel the weight of these threads, to acknowledge that some days are harder than others. If you've been hard on yourself for not doing enough, pause and breathe. You are not meant to carry everything perfectly. You are not expected to have endless strength. It is enough to keep showing up, to keep trying, to keep loving in the ways you know how. Now, turn your attention to the small joys that found you today. Maybe it was the taste of your favorite meal, the comfort of a soft pillow, the sound of music that lifted your spirit. Let these moments remind you that even in struggle, there is beauty to be found. If your heart aches with longing for rest, for relief, for a sign that your efforts matter, let that longing be welcome here. You are not alone in wanting to be seen, to be valued, to know that your struggles have meaning. Imagine a presence beside you, quiet and steady, offering nothing but acceptance. You do not have to explain your pain or justify your exhaustion. You are met with compassion, just as you are. If you find yourself comparing your journey to others, let that comparison go. Your cross is uniquely yours, shaped by your story, your hopes, your challenges. There is no need to measure your worth by someone else's path. Let yourself rest in the assurance that your journey is sacred, even when it feels ordinary or unseen. As you prepare to let go of the day, listen to what your body needs. Maybe it's a deep breath, a gentle stretch, or simply the permission to be still. Honor those needs without judgment. If you feel gratitude, let it settle in your heart. Thank yourself for your perseverance, for the love you give, for the ways you continue to hope. Let this gratitude become a gentle light within you, guiding you toward rest and renewal. As you sink deeper into this moment, carry with you the quiet truth that you are enough. You are worthy of comfort, of peace, of rest. Let yourself rest in that truth. As the evening deepens, notice how the world around you slows. The noise softens, the light dims, and you are left with the honest company of your own heart. This is the hour when the burdens you've carried may feel heaviest, when the questions you've set aside all day return in the quiet. Let this be a gentle invitation to bring those burdens into the light, not to solve or fix them all at once, but simply to acknowledge that they are real, that they matter, that you matter. Think about the struggles you faced today, large and small. Maybe you held back words you wanted to say, or found the strength to speak up when it was hard. Maybe you kept a promise, even when it cost you something, or forgave someone who never apologized. Perhaps you simply kept going, one foot in front of the other, when quitting would have been easier. These are acts of courage, even if they go unseen. Every effort you make to love, to serve, to stay true to your values is a sacred offering. You may not feel brave, but you are. You may not feel strong, but your willingness to keep trying is strength in itself. If you feel the ache of loneliness, know that you are not alone in your longing for connection. There are countless others right now, carrying their own quiet crosses, hoping for a gentle word, a sign that they are seen. Let that awareness soften your heart toward yourself and toward others. You are part of a community of souls, each one doing their best to walk with hope through the struggles of daily life. Turn your attention to the ways you cared for yourself today. Maybe you took a moment to breathe deeply, to enjoy a favorite song, to step outside and feel the air on your skin. These acts of self-kindness are not indulgences. They are necessities, reminders that you are worthy of care, even as you care for others. If you struggled to be gentle with yourself, forgive. That too. Self-compassion is a practice, not a destination. You can begin again, as many times as you need. Now, think about the people who supported you, even in small ways. A friend who checked in, a coworker who made you laugh, a stranger who offered a smile. Let gratitude for these connections fill you, reminding you that you are not meant to walk alone. If your mind drifts to tomorrow's worries, gently return to now. Trust that you do not have to carry the whole future today. You are allowed to rest, to let go, to trust that new strength will find you when you need it. Let this moment be a sanctuary, a place where you can lay down your burdens and simply be. You do not have to be perfect to be loved. You do not have to be strong to be held. You just have to be willing to rest, to receive, to trust that you are enough. As you prepare for rest, let your breath slow. Let your body grow heavy. Let your heart be lightened by the knowledge that every struggle, every effort, as the night deepens, every act of love, allow yourself to truly surrender to this moment. Let yourself rest in that truth. Feel the gentle weight of the darkness as it wraps around you, not as something to fear, but as a soft blanket inviting you to let go. You have carried so much today. Responsibilities, memories, hopes, disappointments, and silent aches that no one else may see. Now is the time to release what you can, and to trust that you are allowed to rest, even with unfinished business and unanswered questions. Notice the way your breath moves in and out. Slow and steady, a quiet anchor in the present. Let each exhale be a small act of letting go of tension in your body, of worries in your mind, of heaviness in your heart. You do not need to solve everything today. You do not need to prove your strength by holding on. Rest is not weakness, it is an act of courage. A declaration that you are worthy of care, even when you feel broken. Think of the moments today when you longed for comfort. Maybe you wished for a reassuring word, a gentle touch, a sign that you are not alone in your struggles. If those moments did not come, let this be the place where you receive what you need. You do not have to speak. You do not have to explain. Just let yourself be held in this quiet embrace. If memories from the past return, old wounds, regrets, or losses, welcome them with compassion. See them as part of your story, but not the whole story. You are more than your pain. You are the sum of every moment you chose hope, every time you reached out for help, every small act of kindness you offered or received. As you lie here, picture yourself in a place that feels safe and soothing. Maybe it's a quiet forest under the stars, or a cozy room filled with soft light, or the gentle sway of a hammock in a summer breeze. Let your imagination fill in the details. The sounds, the scents, the feeling of being completely at ease. In this place, you are free from judgment, free from pressure, free from the need to be anything other than yourself. Let this vision become a sanctuary you can return to whenever you need comfort. You can visit it in your mind at the end of any hard day, or whenever the world feels too heavy. This sanctuary is always available, always welcoming, always ready to receive you. Reflect on the people who have touched your life, both near and far. Send a silent blessing to those you love, to those you miss, to those who may be hurting today. Imagine a gentle light connecting your heart to theirs, a web of compassion stretching across distance and time. Let yourself feel the warmth of belonging, even if you are physically alone. If you feel gratitude, let it expand. Thank those who have supported you, even in small ways. A kind word, a thoughtful gesture, a moment of understanding. Let this gratitude become a quiet strength, a gentle light that guides you through the darkness. Before you close your eyes, set a gentle intention for tomorrow. It could be to move a little slower, to speak to yourself with more kindness, to notice the small comforts that appear throughout your day. Let this intention be a source of hope, a reminder that you can begin again, no matter how heavy it has been. If you find your mind wandering, bring it back to your breath, to the feeling of your body resting, to the quiet assurance that you are safe. You do not have to be okay to be held. You do not have to be strong to be loved. You just have to be willing to rest, to receive, to trust that comfort is possible even now. As you continue to breathe deeply, imagine the gentle rhythm of your heart beating in sync. Feel the steady pulse as a reminder that life continues, that you are alive, and that you are held in this moment. Let your mind wander to the places where you have felt strength this week, even if it was quiet or hidden. Maybe it was the courage to face a difficult conversation, the patience to listen when you wanted to speak, or the grace to forgive yourself for not being perfect. These moments, though small, are powerful. They are the foundation of resilience, the quiet victories that build your spirit. Now, think about the ways you have cared for yourself, even in the midst of struggle. Perhaps you allowed yourself a moment of rest, a comforting cup of tea, or a few minutes of silence. These acts of self-kindness are sacred. They remind you that you are worthy of care and compassion, no matter what you are facing. If you feel the weight of loneliness, know that it is a shared human experience. Across the world, countless hearts are carrying similar burdens, longing for connection and understanding. Let this awareness bring you comfort. You are part of a vast community of souls, each one walking their own path, yet connected by the shared desire for peace. Imagine now a soft light glowing within your chest, growing warmer and brighter with each breath. This light is your inner strength, your hope, your capacity to heal. Let it expand, filling every corner of your being with warmth and calm. As you rest in this light, allow yourself to release any lingering fears or doubts. They do not define you. They are passing clouds in the vast sky of your spirit. You are more than your worries, more than your pain, more than your struggles. Let this truth settle deep within you. You are enough, just as you are. You are worthy of love, of rest, of healing. If you find your thoughts drifting to the future, gently bring them back to the present moment. This moment is your sanctuary. Here, you are safe. Here, you are held. Here, you can simply be. Think about the dreams you hold for yourself. What hopes do you carry quietly in your heart? Allow yourself to nurture those dreams, no matter how small or distant they may seem. They are the seeds of new beginnings, the promise of growth and renewal. As you prepare to drift into sleep, imagine yourself wrapped in a blanket of peace. Feel the softness, the warmth, the security it offers. Let it soothe your body, calm your mind, and comfort your soul. Remember, that rest is not just a pause from life. It is a vital part of healing and growth. By allowing yourself to rest, you are honoring your journey and giving yourself permission to be whole. If this prayer has brought you comfort, let it be a reminder that you are never alone. There is always a presence ready to meet you where you are, to hold you gently, and to walk with you through the night. Let us continue to build this circle of support and faith together. Share your thoughts, your hopes, or a word of encouragement in the comments. Subscribe to the channel so you never walk alone. Turn on notifications to be invited back to this space of comfort and healing. And always remember, no matter where you are, we walk together in faith.